Hey everybody, hope you're having a wonderful day today. I have a review on the Flight Concert ukulele, and I am going to be giving you some sound samples, some specs, and hopefully it will give you enough information that you can make the decision that is best for you if you want to pick this up. Thank you so much to Flight for sending me this instrument, but this video is not sponsored. Let's get started. This is the Flight Concert Iris ukulele in matte black. Priced at $165, it also comes with a gig bag. It has 19 frets. Its total scale length is 384 millimeters, or 15.11 inches approximately. The top is made of solid spruce, but it's painted matte black. It has laminate mahogany back and sides, an okume neck, fluorocarbon strings, rosewood fretboard, offset fret position dots, painted rosewood tie bridge, slotted headstock, ABS plastic binding around the sides, and the bracing reminds me of Kanilea's True Bracing, TRU standing for Total Resonating Ukulele. Years ago, I interviewed Joe and Kristen Souza of Ukulele Ukulele, and Joe Souza's master luthier, he came up with this concept of the drill through bracing, so to speak. And so what it does is that it's able to reinforce the inside of the instrument, just stabilize it, give it like some stability without adding weight to the instrument. So he told me that there's kind of this game that you play of, okay, how do you make the instrument as stable as possible, but as light as possible so that the wood is able to breathe and resonate as you play it. So here, Flight Ukulele has adapted that bracing. Okay, let's take a look at the pickguard right here. Yeah, there you go, it's in focus. I would like to see it more so flush with the edges right here. I think that would really make it just look a little cleaner. That's just my personal opinion. And also PSA, people. I've had students, just years of teaching with electric guitars and things like that they don't realize there's a little plastic film over the plastic pickguard. So don't forget to peel that off. I've had students that have been, playing electric guitar, and then there's like, there's a lot of these weird marks on my pickguard. What's going on? And I say, wait a minute. And then the magic happens. So when I first started to play this, I was just really pleasantly surprised by just how much the high end comes out, the treble comes out, but not in a really harsh way. I mean, that's really, really pretty. It does have some warmth to it. It does have some depth to it. And I don't know if it's because of the fluorocarbon strings. I don't know if it's because of the solid top spruce. And then you have the mahogany, the laminate mahogany back and sides. But it's really pretty. It really does sound like the quintessential ukulele sound, that's what mahogany is known for. Now, spruce is known for creating a bright and clear tone. And so you have the solid top spruce here, you have the laminate mahogany back and side. But I was really pleasantly surprised, just playing on the upper part of the fretboard when I first got this in my hands. I'm like, oh wow, that's really pretty, like, sparkly. It really brings out the treble, but it's rounded out. You know what I mean? It's not harsh and brash in your face, in my opinion. But I was also really surprised at just how affordable this is, especially when it comes to the solid top. It does have laminate back and side, so that does bring the price point down, so it makes it more affordable for the consumer. But you also get the gig bag. So there are different colors that this comes in, but immediately this one caught my eye. The contrast between the black and the blue. You have the matte black, not a glossy finish, and then you have this shiny blue plastic pickguard. I mean, it just really pops, doesn't it? I just think that's really, really cool. It's a very interesting choice because don't really see a lot of ukuleles with pickguards. I mean, you can install one easily, no problem. But just having this kind of pickguard, it not only looks really cool, but it also will protect your instrument, especially while you're strumming, because you can scratch this portion of the instrument, especially with a matte finish. It can really show up. I don't know if you've ever done that before or had an instrument like that had a matte finish like this, and then you see all these scratch marks right here. Well, this will definitely solve that problem, and it looks cool. At least in my opinion, I think it's pretty cool. The choice of the fluorocarbon strings I think are really nice. Whenever my students are first starting out on the ukulele and they're not quite used to pushing down on the strings, I do recommend that they change their strings to fluorocarbon, and then they just notice that, oh, it just feels a little softer, right? So that might be something that you would like to try. Or with bar chords too, and they might be struggling with the nylon strings, or just doesn't quite fit their hands quite yet with the nylon strings, then I have them switch over to fluorocarbon, and they feel actually quite better. And it does bring out a different kind of tone of your instrument. So that's a nice quick way to modify your instrument without having to spend a lot of money. So there's a tip right there. I think that this would be great for a beginner player, but also it'd be great for somebody that is looking to upgrade from their first instrument. You know what I mean? Like, you have your exploratory instrument that you purchased for a very affordable price, and you're looking to move up a bit, but you're not wanting to spend an arm and a leg on something else. I think that this would be a good option for you. I would love to know your opinions on this instrument. Leave that in the comment section below. And if you're looking for a place to start with this instrument, but you're really not quite sure, I have a Patreon page where I have courses that will help you get started. Put that over there, and I hope to see you in the next one. And remember, you are loved. Bye.